Hello G Nation, he's finally there. The Undertaker Hall of Fame has been released. So let's have a look. We're gonna have actually two different previews. I'm gonna do this one without any gears, and then I'll do a second preview with the gears on. This one I don't have the plate yet either. I might get it as I'm doing this, so maybe the later builds would have the plate, but as of now I don't have the plate either. So you see he's a powerhouse. His coachability at 9,000, his yellow gems do 2,200 more damage, so definitely useful. He has links, actually he does not have links, but he should have links with the other Hall of Famer later. The two gears, one is going to be move that generate all color gem, will create 2 more all color gem, and the other is going to be blast gem, do 50% more damage. Again, I don't have them right now. I will have them on the second preview. Now, I do see a lot of different movesets with him, like a lot of different movesets. I'm not convinced they're all gonna be like worth to use. Like I definitely see a lot that cycle well and that go well with each other, but not all of them are gonna do good enough damage, I believe. We're gonna try a good amount. On the second preview, I'll probably stick to the ones that I like the most. But we'll probably do quite a few now. So the first one we're going to have a look at is going to be the Tombstone Pile Driver. It is a 10 MP red move. Finisher deals 202,000 damage and choose 8 gems to destroy and pin the opponent. The Choke Slam, 7 MP black move, deal 81k damage and choose 6 gems to make into red gem. And the Leaping Clothesline, 1 MP black move, deal 41.9k damage and increase the damage of all your gems by 60% for 2 turns. Does not affect bonus damage. Now there's a couple ways to play this. I'm going to go all out on the move damage. So I'm going to put Bray in so that I start with more black. I'm going to put in Damian Priest so that my finisher does 150% more damage. And I'm putting both Gooker and Snoop to add both 25% to the red move damage, making the finisher 606,666 damage, which is a pretty cool number for Taker. And also, we're gonna be putting, like, you could have gone instead and add some red gems or destroy more. I mean, that could have worked too, but I kind of want to try this by boosting the move damage. Now, the belt that I got on, I put on, I didn't have any good armor metal with red damage, with red move damage, so I got 2 takedowns and 2 armors. And we're going to be using the NWO plate, which is whenever you break 6 or more reds, increase your red move damage by 75% for 2 turns. So that should definitely help since we're going to be breaking reds and boosting our red move. So I'm curious to see how much that's going to pull. Let's try it. We're going to go versus Ivar. So our finisher has a base of 854k. Now let's boost here. And then we'll just randomly put the others somewhere. Stay our turn, and now our finisher is over 1 million. And we need 7 black, so this is going to give me 4. 5, 6. We'll get the 7th with the extra turn, and we'll get some reds on top of that. Almost 1.5 mil. And that did it. That was pretty effective. Alright, let's try a variation of that. Alright, small variation of what we just saw. We're going to be replacing the chokeslam that was making 6 red by the old school 7 MP red move, deal 81.4k damage, and choose 6 gems to make into black gems. Now, trainers are going to be the exact same thing, except we're replacing Bray by Butch so that we start with more red. Not too sure how this one's going to go, because we're going to have a MP issue here, because we're not going to have the 10 MP for the finisher. So I think the best option for that is going to be to switch the Tombstone for something else, but we're gonna try it as is just to get an ID. And also we're switching that plate for the new Phenom plate, the Dead Man's Sigil, which is whenever you break 3 or more black gem, make 6 random gems into X break gem. That's a pretty good one for this. Let's try that. Let's start by increasing all our gem damage. Now we're going to choose 6 gems to make into black. Mainly looking on how I'm going to get that red going to. This is going to give me my red for next turn. And actually, I'm going to do this some other way. Oh, what the hell. Let's do it like that. I was trying to remain my turn and get another shot of that black, but with the way the red are placed, it's not going to happen. So I may as well do it this way. And I'll do it next turn instead.
1, 2, 3.
What? Oh, well, I did not expect that would get the job done. Apparently it did. Alright, let's check another variation of that. Alright, so we're going to see a variation of the variation. Basically a better version of what we just tried. Even though it worked pretty well, I don't expect it would every time. So this is going to be the Choke Slam, 7 MP black move, deal 81.4k damage, and choose 6 gem to make into red gem. The old school 7 MP red move, deal 81.4k damage, and choose 6 gem to make into black gem. And the leaping clothesline 1 MP black move, deal 41.9k damage, and increase the damage of all your gem by 60% for 2 turns. Trainers will use for that Butch, so that we start with the red move. You could use also Bray, but the advantage of using Butch instead is that you can run that clothesline twice in the same turn, unless you're unlucky with Cascade, but otherwise you should be able to get it unlocked twice. We're going to use Macho NWO so that we're getting 2 more gems out of both moves. Santa Hogan so that all color are going to do more damage. And we're also going to use Hall of Fame Lita, so we're getting 2 reds on top of it. The reason I'm going for red is because red is going to be our primary color, and hopefully that's the one we'll unleash once we get 2 buffs of that clothesline right there. Let's try that. So we're going to do our clothesline. I gotta make 6 if I want my plate to register. Don't really want to do more than that because I don't want to risk my turn ending. I'm still gonna lay down the ones I got remaining. go. We got those X that came in. So right now my reds are doing 25k each. We can use that again. Now my reds are doing 34k each. And now I can do a choose 10. This is going to break all of those. We're going to break this one as well. And we kind of need to break this also. And just add 2 more. $1.42 mil, that's pretty good. Oh, he almost kicked out of it. I mean, that 5-star gold 1.2 or 1.5 often is not enough to keep someone down. Also keep in mind I don't really have 4 armors in there or 4 furies. I have 2 armor and 2 takedown right now, which is definitely not optimal for this moveset. But still, I've got the job done. Alright, let's try something else now. Alright, another variation of all those moves we just saw. This time we're going to add in the submission. So we're going to use the Tombstone Pile Driver. 10 MP red move. Finisher deals 200 and 2000 damage. Choose 8 gems to destroy and pin the opponent. The Hell's Gate, 9 MP red move. Submission, generate 26 random submission gems and do 131.1k damage for 3 turns while submission gems are on the gem board. Remaining sub gems turn into blast gems. The Leaping Clothesline, 1 MP black move, deal 41.9k damage and increase the damage of all your gem by 60% for 2 turns. Now the trainers we're going to use for that, Butch, so that our red moves start ready. We're going to use JBL here, so that red gems do 25% more damage, blast gem do 100% more damage, and I believe it's also it adds also blast gem, but it doesn't matter because in this case we're not creating the blast gems. You could use also Zombie Austin to add to turns and damage of the submission, because it's a pretty strong submission to begin with. We're putting Santa Hogan so that all our gems are going to do more damage, 2200 more, and we're putting Sami Zayn so that our blasts are going to do 50% more damage, because we're going to be laying a lot of submission gems there, and hopefully a lot of them are going to remain, because it is only 3 turns. Right. Oh, I switched the plate also. I put in the DX plate right there, because we're not necessarily going to break like 6 blacks. So that's another way to get some of those X on the board, maybe. Alright, so we're going to increase our gem damage. Now we're going to lay our submission. A lot of them that remained. Increase again our gem damage. Now our reds is doing 39k, but the red on those blast gem is 78k. Now we get to pick 8 gems to destroy. If we destroy this one, it's gonna get rid of pretty much all of this. Yeah, it covers all of them. And we're gonna hit the top row because those are not getting touched. This one is. And well, pretty much the rest of the board is getting hit as well. This should clear the whole board. Yeah, 2.2 mil. That'll get it done. No chance. No chance in hell. Alright, I like that one. Alright, let's have a look at something else. Well, let's try different moves altogether. Alright, different moveset that should have similar result, really. It's gonna be the Last Ride 8 MP blue move, deal 93.2k damage and make 13 blast gem into blue gems. The Soup Bones 8 MP blue move, deal 98.4k damage and choose a 3x6 area to make into blast gem. And the Leaping Clothesline 1 MP black move, deal 41.9k damage and increase the damage of all your gems by 60% for 2 turn, does not affect bonus damage. Trainers are going to be the exact thing we just saw, except we're switching Butch for Lawler, obviously, because we're going for blue. So everything about those blast gems. Keeping the DX plate as well, not switching that. Let's try this. Obviously the medals I got right now boosting the red move are kind of useless, but there was no point changing them really. We're going to increase our damage. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of blue on this board. Now we're going to pick a 3x6 area now. Let's put it like that. Reason I'm putting it here and not more close to this blue here is because I'm going to hit both of those X, although they're really not going to add that many gems. Like this one's going to add 2 gems and this one's going to add 1, so we're not getting that many extra, but every little bit help. And now we're going to replace 14 of those into blue, and we really only need 1 match for all of them to go off. Go. We got the remaining blue thanks to that cascade. 1.3 mil. The Sika plate would be pretty damn good for that. I don't have it, unfortunately, like the Titan Crest, the accurate plate actually that's used on Sika. And that worked. I'd say pretty damn good character, really. And I think that's going to be it for Taker, really. I'm sure there's more moves that we could work with, like there's a lot of them that work out, but I think that covers pretty much the best options. So yeah, that's gonna be it. Stay tuned. I'm gonna have a second preview probably tomorrow, I guess, because it's getting pretty late, with the gears instead. So stay tuned for that. I'm probably also gonna try to make a video with different characters that could use his plate also. So stay tuned for that as well. Probably more during the weekend though. So thanks for watching, guys. If you're not already a sub, make sure to do so to be kept aware when I post new stuff. Have any questions, ask them. And if you like the video, leave a like and share. See you guys. G up. Ciao.